So, you're about to embark on a process of change in a business. For some businesses, that's quite simple, like changing an invoicing process or introducing a new practice for presenting their products or services. For some businesses, it's much bigger. It's the implementation of a large software system, or it's a rebrand, or it's a change in major practice or operating procedure. Whatever the change, it comes with its risk. And here at Proficiently, we are masters of managing that change. So take a look at this slide deck below, and let me give you some theory behind the magic that we create when we work with businesses to drive change. So wherever you are at the moment in your organisation, you're in a status of current performance. You are doing what you do as well as you do it. As soon as you innovate a piece of change, however large or small that piece of change is, you are disrupting the status quo. You are asking a group of people or individual person to do something differently from the way that they did it before. And this always has a potential risk. The first thing that happens when we introduce change is the individuals exposed to the change go through a period of exploration. It's at that period of exploration, which I'll reflect back on in a moment, that you have the hugest element of risk for your business. After the exploration, one of two things will happen. If the exploration and evaluation of the change that's been presented goes positively, you will get compliance and enthusiastic support. That is when the change that you've requested gets embedded in the way that you had hoped. If that exploration goes poorly, you will get, at best, some passive resistance, meaning people really don't do very much, or at worst, some active resistance, which can feel like a revolution in your business. If either of those two things are happening, you have a problem that you need to feed back into that exploration stage. The only way that you will move your team of human beings who make up your business to performing more like the ideal that you've innovated in your mind is by getting that exploration absolutely right. At Proficiently, we've been bringing about change in business for over 10 years now, and what we know is that that period of exploration has a number of stages. We need to make sure that we plan that change very effectively, and that the driving force and the senior management team who are signing off on that change are fully aligned, have really clear expectations, and that the impact on the business of that change has been fully considered. Once all the stakeholders are fully lined up and the innovation has been signed off and challenged and agreed at top level, we then need to share that out in a brief to the team. Once the team have been briefed, we then need to think clearly about what the steps to implementation are. What is the journey that moves us from where we are now to performing more like the ideal? And that will involve changes in expectation. It will involve training. It will involve reinforcement. It will involve tracking and measuring and assessing to ensure that the change has been picked up effectively. It will require coaching where necessary. People move effectively through the period of exploration if they have the skill to do so and the will to do so. Without the combination of a high level of expertise and a high level of enthusiasm, you are only ever going to get resistance. If you've ever tried to embed a new idea into your business, or you are in the process of driving really significant change in your business, if you want to ensure that you get compliance and enthusiastic support to perform more like the new ideal, you need to be very clear about the practices, processes and leadership that you put in place around the exploration stage. Changing behaviour is about more than just having a great idea. It's about making sure that you support every individual to evaluate that idea positively, and everyone joins you with compliant enthusiasm. Give us a ring at Proficiently if you need more time to chat through these ideas, because we are here to help you create people-centred profit. Thanks for watching.